Hello humans, today I'm playing Mini Motorways. I'm going to try to beat my high scores in most of the maps that we've played, and I'm gonna start with Los Angeles. Let's go for it. Alright, this should be pretty easy. Yeah, alright. At the beginning the game it's like very much not so interesting if you think about it, because at the beginning most of it is just going to be you connecting houses to the buildings, but as the game progresses I'll have to make sure that the traffic doesn't get interrupted, like make separate routes and stuff like that. But for now it's pretty much just as long as I make sure that nothing is overlapping with one another, it should be fine. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm out of road tiles already. It's alright. There's one house that's connected, so it should be fine. I doubt there's gonna be a problem with that. As soon as we get past Sunday, I should be able to get more roads, and yeah, it should be alright. And let's see here. There we go, Monday. Roundabout or traffic lights. I mean, honestly, from my experience with this game, roundabouts and traffic lights are not that different. They don't work all that differently. I'll go roundabout because at the beginning of the game we do have more space to be able to fit all of that in, but I'm gonna try and save the road instead of, because that would have cost 3 and this only cost 2 tiles. Alright, that's not a bad placement, honestly, because then I can just do this. There you go, that way it keeps this as like a separate neighborhood and that as a separate neighborhood. Alright, okay, so we can have one more house there, and then there's still space for houses. I'm just gonna put one road there to make sure that no houses spawn in a way that blocks me from being able to access any other ones that may spawn at the back. Alright, now this is annoying. Because right now I don't have very many road tiles. God damn it. Alright. Let me figure something out. So I can do this with this. Okay. That wouldn't work though. If I do it, yeah, I'll keep those roads, and then, you know what, actually for now I'm just gonna connect it like that, but I'll make sure to keep a road tile there so no houses spawn, so I can still connect this in the future. So for now this shouldn't be a problem, well, at least not too much of a problem. Alright, so yeah, in case you haven't played the game already, I'll tell you the way the game works is that over time the map expands and zooms out pretty much, so that you get more areas with more of these buildings and more houses, and pretty much the whole goal of the game is to make sure that these houses are connected to these shopping malls pretty much, and you have to try and make sure that the shopping malls are kept up to date and filled as much as they can be. It's kind of hard to explain it really, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Okay, let me just delete all of this, because now that we've got I guess I can do this for the blues. Then I can have this red and this red go to here. And I'll just get that to continue for now. We should get another, yep, there we go. Another red house on that route. So yeah, that should connect. So that way, basically a good rule of thumb to have, especially at this stage of the game, is to have 2 houses for every shopping center. As time goes on and as these little bubbles pop up more frequently, we will have, like, I'll have to upgrade it to probably about 3 houses per shopping center, especially when the shopping centers upgrade, then you definitely have to have 3. But for now, I don't think it should be too much of a problem. Just move this around a bit. Okay, that one's pretty easy. Please don't spawn in a stupid place, please. Alright, that's not too bad. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I only have 1 bridge, so the best I can do is this. Don't have enough road tiles for that, do I? I mean, I guess that doesn't leave me with much more of a choice than to do a roundabout to connect. I can't do that really. That wouldn't be okay. I guess I'll just do this for now, and then I'll see to separating these later. Because, yeah. Right now, I can't think of any other way in which I can connect these safely. Why isn't another... There should be another red house spawning. I'm gonna go with a bridge, because in maps like these, in LA not so much, but in like a lot of the other maps, bridges are one of the most important things you can get. Unless you've got like an excessively high amount of bridges, you should always pick a bridge. Because the roundabouts and stuff, there are ways to work around it, to where if you can use like a traffic light instead of a roundabout, or you can just you can spend a few more road tiles to make the network in a way that it doesn't require the roundabout. But for bridges, there's no substitute. I mean, you wouldn't want to waste an expensive resource like a motorway, which we'll get to in a bit. You wouldn't want to waste that on a bridge. Like, unless you're going a really far distance, you really shouldn't be. I'm not gonna bother connecting that house, because if I connect the house, the game will start spawning more yellow houses in this area, thinking that I want a yellow neighborhood there, but I really don't. I really do not want a yellow neighborhood there, unless we get a shopping mall of yellow. But yeah, we should be getting something soon. Again, yeah, I'll take bridge. I'll take bridge again. Especially because we're gonna have a lot of crossings across this, I forget what this is called, but yeah, across this little canal thing, and then across that river. Like, we're gonna need a lot of bridges. I mean, so far the score is growing pretty steadily. It's not too bad. I know the game's really bugging me because the game wants me to connect that, but I really don't think that's a good idea at the moment. I mean, right now I will just let the game figure things out, and we'll see from there. Alrighty. There we go, we got a red upgrade, and oh God's sakes, alright. Game's really not being kind to me today, is it? I'm getting a lot of far distance connections for a lot of these, because it's not gonna be fun. And there it is. That's the thing I was dreading. Okay. It had to be red and yellow mix. Oh, great. Okay. Not red there. Why is there a red there? I'm gonna connect this up, and I'll see. If I really need to, I'll connect these. Otherwise, I'm not interested in connecting these red ones there. I mean, to be fair, that would be a nice way to remove this bridge and avoid an extra connection with this entire network. So I guess I'll do it, because it's not that bad of an idea. Just do that, so that way I don't waste a tile connecting that house. Ah, there we go, motorway. Now, motorways are really interesting because it's pretty much just a bridge over everything. You can bridge over everything. You can even bridge over other motorways. It's absolutely phenomenal, but you just need to know how to use it properly. Efficiently, I mean. But yeah. For now, I think this is a pretty good connection. The only thing I'm concerned about is that there is only 2 houses that lead to this So I guess I will just put an emergency reserve type connection there just in case this gets really over, like gets a lot of residential demand, so you can pull from these houses if it needs to. But for now I think it should be okay if I just don't bother. Alright, the game's gonna force me to bridge over this. God's sakes, alright. Okay, I'll get the shortest route possible, and there we go. Not too keen on it, but 1, 2, and connected. No, connected there. Alright. I'm not bothered connecting that red house. It's too much of a hassle. Although I have got spare road tiles at the moment, so I guess it wouldn't hurt. Plus, I usually like having roads in front of rivers anyways, because that means that there's no way there's gonna be a house on the riverfront that's like behind other houses, so that, you know, if that happens, that house is pretty much just unreachable no matter what you do. Unless you build a bridge specifically for that one house, it's unbridgeable. You can never connect it, so might as well add that connection there. And that's the why I've left that little notch there for yellow, because in case there's a house that spawns here, I can connect to it and then make another connection as a backup, so that way this road network never gets blocked in. Well, at least I'll try to make sure it never gets blocked in. I can't guarantee it, of course, but it should be alright for the most part. I'm really surprised I haven't had to use a roundabout or a motorway just yet. It's going pretty well so far. I'll get another motorway. I don't need too many roads at the moment. Not by the looks of it anyways. Especially because if I do get like a really long or really far connection, I can always just use a motorway to connect it instead. Because I'm just gonna keep this road here for now, because I don't exactly want to, you know, not have a road connection when it's possible, but I would prefer to get rid of that bridge now that we've got the space for it. That way I do have a bridge reserved for something else if it needs to. Like, for example, let's say that we get another red, like not red, but a green shopping center there, but no houses on the island. I can just connect it through there. Or, you know, any other weird situation like that, but it should be alright. You know what, do I want to... I might connect the blues up through there. I mean, I've got the space for it at the moment, so I guess why not? Because let's say if this one upgrades before this one does, then I'll be in trouble. But this way, yeah, no, okay, dear God, okay. I'm gonna use a motorway for that, I'll be honest, because there's no way I'm gonna waste a bridge or anything like that onto this kind of a connection. Right, so I'll do it like this, actually. Now that we've got space for it, I guess I'll do a nice roundabout for all of these. Okay, so I'll do it like this, to where one end of the roundabout goes there, that goes into the motorway, and I'll connect the residential up there. So then that way I can get, I can get this motorway to connect straight through to there. That way any greenhouses that need to, they can just connect. Oh, actually perfect. If I get like 2 greenhouses down there, I'll just... Oh, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't press it. Yeah, I'll get the bridge. I'll connect these up, and then I can completely get rid of that road and also that roundabout. And also move that motorway to a more suitable position. Like, I can just do that, and then there we go. That should be a fairly simple connection. Now we're just waiting for one car. Yeah, because that's also the way this game works. It's a really, like, actually a nice feature where you can double up roads. So until this car is done reaching its destination in any of these houses, the game's not going to give me back these tiles even though I've deleted it. Like that. There we go. So then that way what will happen is... Okay. Oh my god, alright. Great. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna just connection off from there, connection off from there, and then motorway. Alright. Yeah, because I'm not bothered making a ginormous bridge to go from the bottom of the place. Although, let me just delete this for the moment. Because now that I've got this connection, I might as well use it. Even though it's technically worse than this, because this was a shorter route and also a motorway so the cars can travel faster, but for now I think I'll use this road. Just because I think it will be nice to have its own dedicated connection there. Because if I connect it from there, the game, let's say this time around the game did spawn, but sometimes if the game thinks that you've already got the ways to get resources to this location from here, it wouldn't have spawned those houses, which for future would be really annoying, because then that would mean that I would have to have a dedicated motorway to connect these houses to the shopping center no matter what until the end of the game. But for now it's pretty alright. I mean, honestly, I'm not too mad about it. This is a pretty decent connection, I'll be honest. Like, for example, I'm gonna have to pause the game so I don't fail, but you know, for now, let me just pull this motorway back for a second, and also let me get a motorway that connects from here. I guess, you know what, not through there. I'll connect the house, but I'm not gonna connect the motorway to it. I'm gonna get the motorway to come from out here, like that. There we go. And then I can just wait for that entire thing to be done, and then disconnect all of these, get the highway connected through there, and then there we go. Because there's high traffic in that area, and because it connects directly to a motorway, I think it will be nice to have a roundabout, because especially because roundabouts pretty much act as if you're going straight. So like, for example, if I had a road that goes straight from the motorway straight through to there, the cars would travel about the same speed straight into that connection as they do around, like going around. But this way what happens is that at least there is a way to filter out the traffic that goes in this area. I hope to God this one does not upgrade. I hope that does not upgrade no matter what. Because if that upgrades and there is no way for me to get more houses in that area, that will be not fun. That will not be fun. I'm just gonna do that. Although no, the original road was better because at least it was in front of the river, so that way any houses that spawn, I can just nab it up quickly, and yeah. Okay. So you see now what the game's done is that because I've connected these houses through this bridge through there, the game is not spawning red houses next to the shopping center. Like, about half of the customers that this shopping center is getting is from either of, like, most of these houses. That's just the way the game does it, man. Like, the game tries to mess you up really badly whenever this kind of thing happens. Right, I don't think I need to pause for that. Alright, I'm not gonna bother connecting these ones because so far I just don't see a reason to. Oh my, great. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to bridge, because I have no choice. And yeah, I guess I'll keep the... And yeah, I can't do a bridge from a bridge, and because that... Okay. Yeah, so that's really annoying. Because now the game's gonna think it's okay to do this. I'm gonna keep an emergency connector there. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't realize that this was here. Okay, so what I'm... Okay, never mind. What I'm gonna do is I'll connect the house straight through to there. Then motorway from here onto there. And that should be a straight through connection from all these yellow houses. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of houses that want to connect to that area. There's no way for me to place a roundabout here, is there? Oh, actually, there is. I guess if I do this... Another motorway, please. Because between the motorway and the bridge, I'll always go motorway. Because a motorway can substitute for a bridge, but a bridge cannot substitute for a motorway. So it just, it just makes sense to do it that way. Anyways, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the roundabout. I don't think it makes any significant difference. Not at the moment anyways. Also, I'm going to make another connection through to here in case we ever need it. I'm gonna make the roads like that so the cars can get a bit more fluid movement through these areas, and yeah, there we go. That makes it nice because these cars can now connect to this one and that one at the same time. That's the other thing though, because the way the game works is that there's a set number of houses per shopping center that you get, but the game does not factor in distance usually, not in the future stages of the game anyways, because the way the game works is that it just wants to always have you connected, like to have an equal number of houses for every bit of shopping center that you've got, but the houses don't always take into consideration the distance. So if a house is really far away, it takes the cars more time to get to their destination. But that also means that if you have just the right amount of houses but they're really far away, then they won't be able to connect at all. There we go. I'm gonna get... I think I'm gonna get traffic lights this time around. Because in some places, I think I'm gonna need them. Not yet, but soon enough, I think I'll need traffic lights in certain places. Because I can imagine it's gonna get pretty busy. I think my high score was, 1555, I think. So yeah, I'll try to beat it. I'm not gonna bother connecting these blue houses because... Although I might just have to motorway to these because that's getting really demandy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I guess I'll have to connect these houses. I'm gonna have to take the bait for it because I really didn't want to, because I don't want the game to get used to having these sorts of connections, but I guess it leaves me no choice because if these houses can't keep up, then I'm gonna have to do it. See, is any red getting overflowing? Because it's spawning a lot of red houses, so it must mean that we're gonna get like a demand spike in the red residentials. I mean red commercials, but yeah, we'll see about that. So far it seems alright. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. It's 1455 and I've not got very much in terms of clogging just yet. I think I'm gonna beat this score fairly easily. It looks like I'm gonna do it so far. Oh no, okay, yeah, now you see I messed up a little bit. Where I forgot to put in emergency connector to connect through there. Now I'm gonna have to do it through here. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna do it like this. So you can accommodate 3 houses there and any house that spawns in that way. Alright. So far, again, it's alright. None of these red houses need to be connected just yet. We might want to do it in the future, but so far there's no demand for it. Although, I might just do it for the sake of this, because I think it will be easier for me to just remove this bridge and have these houses connected through over here. Because I can always just move the yellow road around. Let's see, first of all, let me just sort out these red houses first. Okay, again, I'm gonna do a road front, like a highway front road, connection through there. I'm gonna, let's just backlock this completely, where I can just do this. Okay, come on. Yeah, I've got enough road tiles for it. Okay, So that should sooner or later delete these temporary roads, because now they've got an alternate path. It shouldn't be clogging up the system for too long, and then I can just connect it through the highway there, and it should be alright. The dark blue's getting really clogged up. I hope that's not a problem in the future. I have beaten my high score, and it's been fairly easy so far. Okay, now that's a problem. That dark blue really shouldn't be there. Okay. Is there anywhere I can place a roundabout for these dark blues around? No? Okay. So I guess I'll have to traffic light. So what I'll do is I'll take the connection there. I'll put a traffic light. No. It's gonna do a connection off of there. I'll put a traffic light down there. Then the motorway that connects from there directly to... Wait, no, let's not connect the motorway just yet. I'm gonna connect it through there, and then that should be a connection, and then I can move that there. Okay. That should supplement the dark blue for a fairly decent amount of time, and yeah, there we go. We've gotten more dark blue there. So that way, the load should be a lot more evenly distributed. Now, this shopping center really shouldn't need... I'm just gonna get rid of the highway entirely. Because right now, it doesn't look like this place even need... Okay, hold on. I'll get a bridge. Okay, so yeah. There we go. So I got more houses there. Alright, I'll just put a traffic light there just in case we need it, but I don't think that should be necessary. Okay. Bit of a problem. Light blue's getting really clogged up. What I'm gonna do, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna put another highway there. From here through to there. Yeah. So then that way what I can do is I have these houses reserved for here. And then these houses pretty much reserved for there, plus emergency connections if it needs to. And I'm not gonna bother connecting these blues to down here because I just don't think that's a good idea, considering that they are all... I'm looking here and pretty much all the houses are nearly empty. So I don't think it will be a good idea to do that. I'm really hoping I can get to 2000 before that thing ticks off. Before this ticks off, I really hope I can get to 2000. Because that means I will have beaten the high score by a pretty good margin. Oh my... Okay. Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, isn't it? Alright, I guess I'll do a connection off of here into a bridge. Connect to there. And that means I'll have to reconnect a majority of these. That can continue going that way. And then connecting through there and also through here as it was before. Or I can just do a roundabout. I guess I'll... No, I don't think I want to do a roundabout. Because these yellows only really need to be connected straight down here into the yellow shopping center. The reds, for the most part, only need to be connected down here straight through there. That should be alright. I don't think I'll need a diagonal connection for the red. They should be able to filter out through here on their own. I hope. Because now what I think is gonna happen is that these two reds are gonna exclusively function for this shopping center, and then these reds should go down there. There we go. I think this is a pretty steady stream so far. I mean, there does seem to be a fairly steady connection for a majority of these. I'm gonna get rid of that traffic light for now because I don't think it's really necessary at the moment anyways. Although instead what I'm gonna do is, it's not gonna let me zoom in, is it? Yeah, no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect these houses straight to the motorway. That should make it a lot easier for a majority of these connections to happen. I'm gonna not use the motorway just yet, because I don't think we need that additional connection just... Oh, no, don't connect that connection just yet. And we've got a lot of yellow traffic here. I think now is about a good time where it would be wise to connect all of these yellows through there directly via a motorway. I think we're about getting to that time where we need to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a yellow connection for there. I'm gonna do it like this. Connects through there. Yep, okay, so yellow connection there, yellow there, and then a red motorway that connects off of there, goes straight down. So then that way I can connect this red into here, and I hope it shouldn't be a problem. Actually, you know what, let me just not do that just yet. I think I'm gonna place that roundabout at the top. You know, let me just rebuild all of this. So yep, there we go, and then I can delete this again, and I'm gonna place the roundabout up here. Yeah, I think that's a good place to have the roundabout. So then that way the red can be a lot more directly connected. My hand's getting a bit numb, I don't know why. And yeah, so then that way the yellows can connect straight through to here, directly into there. And then the motorway can go from here, and I can get the motorway connected from there. That way it supplements all the houses fairly equally, and then that way it shouldn't be too much of a problem, and it also sorts out a lot of the yellow traffic problems that's been going on up there. So yeah, I think that should be pretty good. I'll get the yellows connected up there. I'll get the yellows connected from up there to down here. Yeah, there we go. That smooth line, that connection so much. That connection is so much smoother now, and it really, I hope it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Unless we get a green there. Okay. Not what I wanted. I'll be honest with you. That's not what I wanted. This light blue is getting really clogged up. It gets clogged up so often, I'm scared of it sometimes. I'm gonna connect that yellow back there just in case we need it. But there we go. Oh, no. I'm gonna put a traffic light there. Let's hope that doesn't stay an issue. I'm gonna get another motorway. Is there any other connection that I can make a lot smoother? I guess I could have a common highway that connects from here down to there, because then that way what will be able to occur is that I should be able to then that way get connections both from these houses to the shopping center if that's needed in an emergency, or from these houses down to either of these shopping centers if that's needed in an emergency. That's the other thing. In the game, you only get 9 motorways. So I'll only get one more. By the way, if you look down here, it looks connected, but they're not. The game's just not perfect graphically, but it doesn't need to be, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, see, people are already using that connection. Oh no, oh no, oh no, yellows, please don't fail me now. I'm gonna, you know what, I'll connect the red. I'll connect it this way. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother connecting these yellows because, come on, I don't think there's a need for it. Plus, I don't really think it's okay to, like, you know, try to pinpoint focus on any specific connection. Oh, this yellow, I think this yellow is gonna fail me, I know it. Yeah, yellows are gonna fail me. Why is there so much? Oh, it's these bloody houses. They're not connected to anything. Oh, now it makes sense. Shit. Okay. Is there any connection that I can substitute? I guess for now. Oh yeah, no one's using the highway anyways. Okay, so what I can do is have a highway goes off from here, connects from there. And we need connections to both this way and that way. What I can do is, I can have these yellows connect to this shopping center there. And then that way, there should be a lot more cars going from these houses to that shopping center. Instead of... Okay. I am going to make an emergency highway for now. I'm gonna remove this later, but we really need it. I'm gonna connect that highway through here. And I'm gonna get this highway connected through there. I don't like doing this. I don't think this is a really good idea. But for an emergency, I don't see any other way to do it. For now, the emergency is really severe to the point where I really think we need that connection. Okay. Please, yellows, please, please, please. Fingers crossed this works. Fingers crossed this works. I really hope this works. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. I really want to get to 3,500. Please, 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 please. Oh, god damn it. Alright. That's still really good. That's more than double of my original, I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's more than double my original high score. So yeah, that's really, really good. Is that my best score yet? No, I've got... Yeah, I forgot that I got 5,000 and over in Tokyo. And Moscow 6,000. It must be that I completely forgot about these scores. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. Yes, it turns out that's not my best score. I have gotten a lot better scores before. I just have somehow completely forgotten. To be fair, it has been a fairly long time since I played this game, so I think this has been a really good video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye. Yeah. There's yellows, there's whites. I mean, yeah, you can get colored maps there. You can get just... I'll stick to black because I think that looks really nice. I can go for white. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll stick to black. Okay.